Over the last little bit, there has been no shortage of YouTube pranksters or TikTok pranksters, whatever you want to call them. And they're also not really pranksters because the pranks just entail harassing people and scaring people. That's it. There's no actual bit. There's no actual joke. There's no punchline. It's just, hey, I'm going to steal your stuff now. Bye. And I'm sure you've seen at least a couple of these people because a couple of them have had some serious complications because of it. Like one guy got shot because he kept messing with people and harassing people in public. And if you're in America, that's kind of like a real thing that could happen, you know? And it's like, yeah, getting shot is an overreaction. Absolutely. But at the same time, you don't know why this person is in your space and really pushing your buttons. You have no idea. And it wasn't just some funny prank thing. He was literally just stealing this dude's stuff. That's why he got shot. But recently, there's been a prankster blowing up on TikTok and Twitter and YouTube for all the wrong reasons. See, people don't think what they're doing is funny in the slightest. They actually had just become the most universally disliked prankster to probably live. And I use prankster very loosely here because they're not a prankster. All they do is just harass people. But their name is Mizzy, and they're a TikToker. And first of all, I want to say, Mizzy, if you're gonna harass people for content, at least put it somewhere where you'll actually make goddamn money. Like, for example, if you were to break into my home, like you did, Mizzy, and walk around scaring my hypothetical family and me, I'd want you to at least be doing it for something other than views on TikTok. That is the lowest of the low thing to do that for. Like, you could have at least went for money or something, but no, you went for, like, TikTok clout. And that's not the only thing that Mizzy has done that's pretty egregious. He also just randomly walked up to a woman at the park and stole their dog. That's a thing that happened. He actually did that. And obviously, that's not a prank. Like, breaking into somebody's home and stealing their dog is not a prank, okay? It's like if I had a dog with me and someone stole it, I would be in fight or flight, okay? I would be getting my dog back regardless of, like, what happens to you. That's the least of my concern. You just stole my dog. I don't understand how Mizzy can't see the headspace in this because Mizzy keeps insisting that all these pranks are just good fun. He's just having a good old laugh and he's getting some good old kicks out of it. He sees no problem with these quote unquote pranks. There's nothing really wrong with them. Apparently he felt bad at one point though. We'll get to that. But overall, Mizzy seems to see nothing wrong with these pranks, which is mind-boggling to me. I don't know what kind of TikTok brain rot you have to see this as being a prank and just for shits and giggles. But here we are. Now, when Mizzy broke into that home and recorded himself doing it, he actually did get a court date for it. But this is the craziest part. I don't know what the UK is on in terms of legality. For things, but he got a complete slap on the wrist. They just told him, don't post on social media anymore and don't break into people's houses. You're free to go. Like, actually, what kind of repercussion is that? And I know that I'm talking about Mizzy and Mizzy wants to be talked about, but it doesn't really matter because he broke that thing again and he will probably end up in jail. Editor spat here, little correction. He did end up in jail. He is currently in jail. He's arrested. Now, will that result in prison? We'll have to wait and see, but he is currently arrested in custody. So yeah, good job, moron. But I seriously don't know what the UK is on in terms of giving this dude a slap on the wrist for breaking into somebody's home. Now, technically, I don't think it was breaking into somebody's home. I think the door was just unlocked. But still, you just don't walk into random people's houses. It's not right or okay. I don't know. Like, that seriously messes with people. Like, if someone just walks into your house and you have no idea who they are, even if they pose no real threat, you're gonna have problems sleeping at night. You actually are, because someone walked into your space. This is your home, right? Like, yeah, on paper, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but like, that is a safe space that has been violated and won't return to being a safe space for a long time. And since Mizzy got his court order, he's been doing interviews for some reason. My guess is for clout, but at the same time, he doesn't look good at these interviews at all. Like, we have this clip, for example.
Have you been there in my life?
What's your life? Tell me.
You tell me my life.
Presumably, this is whether...
Presumably,
are you about,
life.
Presumably, are you about to tell me the sob story, are you? What's the sob story?
There's no sob story.
Well, go on then. What's so bad about your life that makes you do this?
My whole life, innit? I just do it for fun. On or off camera, I do my thing.
Tell me about your life. What justifies this?
What's
happened to you that makes you think you're justified in doing this?
What do you mean tell me about my life?
Well, you said you know nothing about your life. Tell me about your life.
Because you're trying to get onto me because I'm black. Because I guarantee
because you're black?
Yeah, I guarantee if
I don't give a damn about your skin colour.
Really?
No. Why would I care what colour your skin is? Really? I just think you're an idiot.
Oh, thank you. I think you're an idiot too.
That's fine. You're perfectly entitled to.
Okay, there are definitely situations where somebody's race can play a role in how people perceive something that happened. Absolutely. But in this instance, that makes zero sense. The courts already gave you a complete slap on the wrist for walking into somebody's home that you had no idea who they were and literally stealing somebody's dog. All for TikTok clout. Let me repeat, all for TikTok clout. There's people who actually go to jail who steal food for their families. So in my mind, terrorizing the public for TikTok clout and getting a slap on the wrist is already the best deal you were ever gonna get. So that is just an absurd claim. And I will say Missy is only 18, if I'm correct on that. I'm pretty sure I am. So I don't know if Missy actually understands the idea of real world repercussions, like, you know, jail. And I'm talking kind of high and mighty for a 22-year-old, but still, he doesn't seem like he grasps how serious the situation is for him currently. Because this is bad. And then also, if he was in the US, he'd probably be shot. Okay, let's just be honest. He'd probably get shot if he was in the US doing this kind of shit. I don't understand why people think this shit's okay. It clearly isn't. There's like a basic social code, right? Like, would you want someone randomly walking into your house? No? Then don't do it. Would you like someone to randomly pick up your dog and run away with it? No? Then don't do it. It's not that fucking hard. Now, there's also this clip where he apologizes.
I'm curious about what has been motivating you to terrorize the people around where you live. Why do it?
I wouldn't really call it terrorizing. I would just call it more having fun. But let's get this out of the way first. I apologize. You see this situation that blew up on the internet, the walking into random houses? The next day, I apologized to the woman because I felt bad, innit? Like, deeper than social media. Like, it went deeper than social media. That's why I didn't record it. She recorded me apologizing to her. I told her sorry, and she explained that she was terrified because her children were in the house. And I understood it.
What were you doing in the house?
What was I doing in the house? I don't know. It was a stupid video. Like, I got peer pressured to say it. I don't want to say it like in that way, but...
Or somebody else's fault?
I'm not blaming it on no one else.
I mean, you break into a house with a woman and a husband and two young kids.
I went into the house on my own accord.
No, I'm just saying, okay, you went through their door, right? But it's not your house. You're not supposed to be in there.
Oh, no shit.
You are causing a lot of alarm to that poor woman and to her children who are in the house.
This is the thing. He apologizes, right? But in every apology he makes, he has some kind of cope as to why he wasn't actually a bad person when he was doing it. It was just for fun. It was just a small little thing, not a big deal at all. And I agree, on paper, it's not the end of the world, right? I don't think Mizzy should go to jail for like years and years for this, right? And I think if he actually stopped doing stuff, the court order would have been sufficient, but he actually hasn't stopped, and he thinks it's all for fun, and there's no like actual problem with it. I don't know how you have this much brain rot to think this kind of shit is okay, because 99% of the population would say that's a bad idea. It'd be an almost unanimous opinion that this is bad, and that is extremely rare for the internet and humanity in general. But I think most people would see this and be like, yeah, that's bad, you shouldn't do that. And Mizzy's definitely one of the worst offenders recently, but TikTok pranksters actually need to chill, because you are all gonna get shot or something. I'm not even exaggerating at all. One guy already got shot. I don't know why these pranksters think they're just doing goofs and laughs when no one else is laughing. It is all outrage. I guess that's the goal, right? Oh, get people angry and you'll grow, but you can't capitalize on your growth if you're one, in prison, and two, if no brand wants anything to do with you. If you're a TikTok prankster, how else are you gonna make money? With ads? What ads? There's none on TikTok. And on YouTube, you'd probably be demonetized. I really don't understand the end game with any of this. I really don't. But overall, Mizzy is probably going to go to jail in a little bit because he broke his court order. I don't know why you would do that. It's actually so brain dead. And Mizzy doesn't seem remorseful at all for this kind of stuff. I really don't. I really don't understand why he went on interviews, because he just incriminated himself further. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. There's no plan here. It is just, let's go. Let's see what happens. That's it. But for the love of God, if you're thinking about doing this kind of stuff, just don't do it. It's not worth it. Everyone will hate you. Your family might hate you. And if you do this kind of stuff online and you ever want to do anything else online, the internet will never forget, okay? Mizzy will never have any other career, because everyone will remember this dude went into random people's houses and stole random people's dogs. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you're new, and click the entrance now. Check out more of my content and have a good one.